Hi, I'm Cindy Cloward with Riley Blake Designs, and I am so excited to show you a brand new fabric that is new to the market. It's called Double Lush Velvet, and it features double-sided plushness. It's printed on both sides. So some of your favorite designs from Riley Blake are going to be on this new substrate. And this is what it looks like. It comes on the bolts, 10-yard bolts, and it's 58 to 60 inches wide, and I'll show you 1 yard. Some of them are continuous fabrics, so there's no stop and start, but we have several that are baby design projects, and specifically for baby blankets, and this is one of them. So if you get a 1 yard of this design, you can make 2 baby blankets. And you simply cut down the middle. And what's so great about this, it feels like minky, but unlike minky, there's no fray edges. So take a look at this. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna have more tutorials in the future, but I wanted to give you some simple suggestions of how to finish this new product, how to make a blanket, a simple blanket. So you're gonna grab your scissors, and you can rotary cut this, but you simply just cut around the design, especially if it's a baby blanket. And rotary cutting is just fine too. But if you have a serger, you don't even need to cut the edges. You can go to your serger and just simply put the fabric in and serge all along that edge, and you have a nice finished edge. So let me show you some of our finished serged edge blankets that we have. What's so fun about this, again, besides that there's a design on both sides, is that we've made the designs look like a little pieced blanket. So you can see this is recognizable. We released this in cotton, so you have the main print in the middle, and then we have 2 borders. And then we simply serge the edge on here with a 3-thread serge, really tight stitches, and you can see the edge. Isn't that great? Just very subtle, and you have a finished blanket made in no time at all, ready for baby, ready for gift giving. Let me show you another design. So a lot of our designs are just continuous yardage. You just decide how big of piece of fabric that you want. Again, we made this a baby size. Again, both sides. Isn't that great? And then we did serge the edge on this, and we used a matching red. And that looks really nice as well. If you don't have a serger, again, it doesn't fray, so you can do a simple zigzag stitch on the edge. What's fun about this double wedding ring design is that you can cut it out along the design, and you get the scalloped edge. And then this has just been zigzag back and forth, not even fully on the edge, just to give that a little bit finish. So you cut out your edge and it's just a little bit on the inside. So that's an option of how to finish that design. But the same fabric, let's take a look. So if you want to make it a little more fancy, you can bind your edges. And in this binding, we used a little matching rickrack. So you can put rickrack in your binding to give you a look like this. And there is a little more stretch. So just be careful that when you're sewing, you're not pulling your fabric and causing your fabric to stretch. Let the feed dogs do the work and just ease that fabric in. So you have a nice finished edge and it's not pulling or stretching. Let me show you a couple more edges. This is a simple binding. It says gingham on the bias. That looks nice. Let me just show you how cute this is. Darling, right? All ready to go. And then we've got this bias tape, designed by Lori Holt, which has the lace on the edge. Again, just adds a little more fancy. So this Double Lush is designed by Doodlebug, little blanket. And it's all prepared for you. So you just put this on your raw edge. I'll just grab one of these. If you know how to do bias binding, you know how easy this is. You just put this on your edge, and then you just stitch around. So you get a nice finished edge with this bias tape. And if you would like a larger size blanket, take a look at this. This is designed by our friends at My Mind's Eye. You'll recognize this black and white. Again, it's printed on both sides, and it's just bound 2.5 inches. It's a generous lap size blanket. It's big and cozy, perfect for the couch, snuggle up too. Again, we're gonna have other tutorials on what else you can do with this, but today it's all about the blankets. And we also have gotten questions about, can you put it on the backing of quilts? And yes, you can. You can pair it with a quilt top or just a regular whole cloth. Let me show you this. This is designed by our friends at Modern Prairie. It looks like it's a pieced quilt. We do have that in regular cotton, but we paired it with cotton fabric from the collection, so the colors all match, and you can see how well it quilts up. Again, it has a little more stretch than regular minky, but not much. So the pattern that I'm showing you right now is the Double Lush Velvet. So it has this really wonderful soft texture. And on the back is from the same collection by our friends at Modern Prairie. Melissa Gilbert's team designed this. So we hope you're as excited about this new substrate from Riley Blake Designs. It's called Double Lush Velvet. It's luxurious. You're gonna love to work with it. And we can't wait to see what you make with your Double Lush Velvet.